Max, let's finish up here with our last segment of this week's episode of the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast. We got our week 5 extra juicy dogs.
Yeah. Give me a bone while you're at it. Give me a bone so I can bury that bone. I'm going to bury it right there in the Bears field where it belongs with all the other dead football players which is the entire team of the Bears organization. They suck. God, the Bears suck.
Max, how about you lead us off here with your extra juicy dog at the quarterback position?
Will do. So maybe this is a little out of the ordinary if you're asking me, but sticking with the Green Bay Packers, have Jordan Love. Okay. Jordan Love is going against the Las Vegas Raiders on Monday, and Las Vegas Raiders against the pass game is ranked 23rd. Okay. This guy, he's got all his weapons back. Okay. Christian Watson's back. I think Musgrave, did I get that right? The tight end. I think he's back. I know that he's been questionable, but also they got Jaden Reed and Romeo Dobbs. Like these guys are actually looking pretty good.
Christian Watson.
And yeah, Christian Watson. Yeah. And then 1 second here, because on the ground also, Jordan Love loves to run the ball. He's doing all right. He's got two back-to-back rushing touchdowns. And for 3 straight weeks, this guy had at least 20 fantasy points in our league. And everybody, we got a half PPR. And then last week he had 16.8, which actually, like, you're kind of happy if you're struggling with like Joe Burrow or some of the other guys that you'd be expecting to be putting up huge numbers. I think Jordan Love is going to have a big game against the Raiders. Go Jordan Love and the Packers.
Jordan Love QB4 this season. That's pretty impressive. Impressive. One spot lower than him at QB5 in the season is my extra juicy dog at the quarterback position, Philadelphia Eagle, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Okay, he's playing in the second highest over-under on the week at 50.5 points on the road against the LA Rams. Going to be some points in this game.
Yeah.
We just saw last week Anthony Richardson. He ran for 56 yards and a touchdown against these Rams. I think Jalen Hurts gonna run one in, probably throw a couple. He's got 5 touchdowns and 3 picks this year, 5-3 after 4 weeks. That's not very good. I think it's going to improve here. It better improve here. But Jalen Hurts, QB5 in the season. He's my extra juicy dog at the quarterback position. Max, who's your running back for week 5?
Moving on to the running back. Oh, man. Okay, I know that he's your queef in the NFC West, but I got Josh Jacobs of the Raiders. He's back. I'm telling you right now, he's back. He's back. Last week he had 8 catches, 81 yards. Hold on. Hold on. What else do you have? He had 58 rushing yards and a touchdown while he was at it. This guy's back. He's ready to go. He's going to go up against the Pack that ranked 28th against the run. 28th. I think that Josh Jacobs runs all over them and gets quite a few catches while he's at it.
I thought you were going to guarantee something for us.
I am. My buddy, Mr. Tutty, is coming with Josh Jacobs, baby. He's going back-to-back weeks with a touchdown, whether it's receiving or rushing. Josh Jacobs, you better believe he will be in the end zone this weekend. You better be starting him. He might be your RB1, baby. You put him in that RB1 slot. Let's go.
Yeah, like you said, he was my queef of the division. The efficiency's not there right now, but RB14 on the season. I don't know if you're happy, but RB14 solid.
He's waking up, no doubt.
My extra juicy running back for week 5 is a guy we already talked about today, David Montgomery.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Why not?
He's running back 7 on a points per game basis. He missed week 3. They're 9.5-point home favorites over the winless, sorry-ass Panthers. Okay? He's got extra rest coming off that Thursday game last week. We already talked about it. 32 carries for 121 yards in those 3 tutties. The Lions seem not ready to give Jahmyr Gibbs a bigger workload.
Yeah, seriously.
They seem like they're going to ease him in here.
Yeah.
And guess what? 9.5-point home favorites. That's a touchdown for the running back. David Montgomery, week 5, my buddy, Mr. Tutty. I've been pretty bad. I've been pretty bad this year so far. But David Montgomery, week 5, is going to get in the end zone.
I like it. I like that one a lot.
Where are you going for your receiver for the extra juicy dog for week 5?
Oh, baby. Extra juicy dog for the wide receiver. I'm telling you right now, if he's not in your flex, I think you're mistaken. I got Zay Flowers. Okay, Zay Flowers of Baltimore. He is the number one receiving option. I mean, okay, wide receiver option. How about that? Wide receiver option. I know that uh, uh, damn it, the
Mark
tight end, that
Andrews.
Mark Andrews. Geez, it just slipped my mind for a second. I know Mark Andrews is the big dog as far as receiving goes, but Zay Flowers is getting a lot of targets. Everybody, this guy is getting the job done. 29 targets already. He had 10 targets in his opening game. He had 10 targets against Indy not too long ago. He even had 56 receiving yards last week against Cleveland. They're going against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is 30 against receivers, ranked 30th against receivers. And I'm going to go ahead and call it again. I'm expecting Zay Flowers to have his first career touchdown on my buddy, Mr. Tutty, coming from Zay Flowers. It might be a 60-yarder. I swear. I think it's going to be a bomb that Lamar Jackson gets. I can't wait to see this guy do a backflip into the end zone because this guy's incredibly athletic. Zay Flowers, baby, my buddy, Mr. Tutty.
Wow. Zay Flowers, a touchdown guarantee for his first career touchdown. That's bold right there, Max. That's bold. Wide receiver 34 on the season. But yeah, number one wide receiver option for Lamar Jackson. My extra juicy dog at the wide receiver position this week is going to be Garrett Wilson. Okay, we talked about him a little bit earlier. Okay. Zach Wilson. Yeah. Zach Wilson starting to maybe figure some things out. I don't know. Garrett Wilson right now is wide receiver 26 on the season in PPR leagues, full PPR. Taking on the Broncos, like we talked about, they're 26th against receivers so far. They're just bleeding points. Gave up 70 to the Dolphins. Garrett Wilson's, he's coming off 9 catches on 14 targets last week. Those are both season highs.
Very nice.
He's actually 11th at the position in targets, so he's getting the volume. He's just got to get it in the vicinity of him. You know, you're throwing it to him, but let's get it close to his hands. Zach Wilson, got to keep feeding him. Garrett Wilson, I'm not going to guarantee a touchdown because it's going to be a low-scoring game.
I thought it was coming.
It's going to be a low-scoring game out here in Denver. Not one you're going to have on your TV, but I can see Garrett Wilson coming up with 12 to 15 fantasy points.
I like it. I love the 14 target action that he had last week against the Chiefs. It's going to be a good game from him in Denver.
Yeah. Who is your extra juicy tight end to finish us up here, Maxie Boo?
So to finish up the extra juicy dogs when it comes to the tight end, hey, I got Sam Laporta of Detroit. Man, they've always been pretty good when it comes to the tight end situation. Sam Laporta is a rookie, and he's ranked number 2 in our fantasy league right now as a tight end. I mean, this guy gets a lot of targets. He had 11 against Atlanta. He had 5 last week with 56 yards. I'm not guaranteeing a touchdown or anything here because I think they're going to keep that to the ground. I think they continue to just rush the ball with David Montgomery, maybe Jahmyr Gibbs getting the end zone when they're at it. But I'm telling you right now that Laporta, he's an automatic start, especially the tight end position. It's so tough. It's just so tough. This guy was a steal pick. You probably got him in a late round. It might have been a 14th, 15th round. I swear it had to have been. So Sam Laporta, though, is looking great.
In our league, I believe he was the 3rd to last pick in the drafts by Nick Smith, 16th rounder.
Great pick.
My extra juicy tight end for week 5. TJ Hockenqueef, Minnesota Vikings, had a tough week last week, but he's still tight end 1 on the season. He leads or is tied in the lead at the position in catches and targets and top 3 in yards and tutties. 52.5 point over-under is the highest of the week in a juicy home matchup with the Chiefs. Kansas City is 23rd against tight ends in fantasy. Like we said, coming off that tough week last week, he's going to be way more involved. You know, he just signed that contract. You know, he's going to Captain Queef Cousins saying, give me the damn ball. Jordan Addison coming off that goose. I think Hockenqueef maybe gets a tutty, but it ain't going to be a guarantee for me here today.
Nah.
I've been getting too greedy. I've been striking out.
We got to start tossing out who's winning right now when it
Yeah.
comes to well maybe next week we'll tell
week.
everybody how that race is coming on my buddy Mr. Tuddy's. But all these people that we just named out, we hope that they are in your fantasy lineups, everybody, because they got some good matchups this week.
And feel free to leave in the comments your touchdown guarantees. We're interested to hear what you guys think.
Heck yeah, please.